Now we're going to look at one method that I could see is beneficial to working through this course this summer. And the first method is old school with the textbook. I like old school. I like textbooks. I like to open. I like to turn pages. I like to write notes. I like to highlight where I have questions or important topics. So one way is to use the textbook with my math lab. A great thing to do in math is to, and this goes whether you're going to look at the textbook that you're holding or if it's a textbook online, but just brief over, what is going to be in the section, right, before you dive into it. See what I do know, what I don't know, what's new, what are the definitions. Maybe even look at the homework exercises a little bit. Have I seen this before, right? Have I done this before? And then go back. And since it is online, you will be expected to do more reading with an online course. However, we do have very good videos to help you. So how are we going to integrate the bookwork and my math lab? Well, what I would do to prepare for my study section, and we'll just use section 1.1 for this, is I would go to my weekly checklist. And I'm starting out. So my weekly checklist, week 1, is right here. Now, you have some introductory exercises to be completed this week, so you'll want to do those right away to become more familiar with my math lab. But I am now specifically focusing on what would I do for section 1.1. Well, down in the heart, right, of the homework here, it says read section 1.1 in your textbook, right, or online. So I would start by reading this, and it says to watch the section 1.1 example videos. Well, I want to do them at the same time. I want to integrate the two. So I will go to weekly, not my weekly checklist, but my math lab. And there are 2 places you can find these videos. The first place is under chapter contents. Now, this is the entire book online. Now, one thing I want to point out is that we're going to be looking at the videos incorporated are the checkpoint videos. That is where the examples are demonstrated to us. The learning guide has guided notes for all of the checkpoint sections. So if I go to learning guide, I can come down or scroll down and look at the checkpoint video guide. I'm going to click on for chapter 1. It'll print out guided notes for all of the checkpoints for chapter 1. You can print them off, have them ready, and as you read and look at the videos online, you can work with the videos. It's a very powerful tool. In my seated sections, meaning sections on campus, I have guided notes for all my students. It's just a very efficient way to learn. All right, so after, if you choose to print off the guided notes and you have your textbook available and you're ready to begin, go to section 1.1, and there are a few examples here, a few choices. You can do your video presentations. You can open up the online textbook. That's method 2 that we'll take a look at. And then there's the study plan. We talked about that in the walkthrough video of my math lab, so I'm not going to go over the study plan, but you can dig around. It's your version of the application. So here are the video presentations. Now, on page 4, I believe it is, of my book, it says checkpoint 1. Okay? Now, for checkpoint 1, I notice online, it also says checkpoint 1. This is the video that works through the checkpoint 1. Now, I'm not going to press play here, but this is the checkpoint 1 that's on the guided notes, right, under the learning guide. This is the checkpoint 1 that is in the text. So it's all connected, and it's wonderful. And I would watch this video, I would do the checkpoint, and when that's done and I have a good understanding, I would then move on, and I'd go back and continue reading. Right, so I have a video for each one of them, and again, there is the weekly checklist. Now, when I am done with chapter 1, I'm going to go to, maybe I do section 1.1, to section 1.2, and section 1.3, and I'm feeling like I have a good grasp of the content. Well, there's also, I recommend for all of your classes, all your math classes, go to the test prep area. Okay, there's great questions. There are great questions in the test prep area. Okay, so in the paper version of the book, I go to the end, and in this case, it would be page 45, and it says chapter test. Okay, so chapter test. If I go to the test prep videos, bottom link, I open it up, and there is a video for every one of the test prep questions. It's wonderful. So if I were you, you're doing old school, I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. Look at that. Those little blue icons are videos. I would first do these on paper. Okay. I can even check my answers in the back of the book. But then I have questions. I'll come back and I'll watch the video to check my answers. But again, try it first by yourself. Don't let these videos be a crutch. Okay, kind of like a calculator can be. Right? We use them so much, we don't learn how to do them on our own. And with online courses, we need to transfer it to paper. Okay, it's a very different experience doing it online versus doing it on paper. So that's how I would use this text to work through. Right, this is method 1, old school. I love it. But it's integrating all of the wonderful example videos that we have from the section. Let me know if you have any questions. If you see something different, email me, maybe if it's great, or if it's a great idea, a recommendation, I will send it out to the entire class. So please watch the method 2.